We need to sacrifice this summer. If you want to change your life, you need to change your life with me. We're gonna change our lives. So, to those people who wants to start content creation, you don't need to buy a new camera, an expensive camera. You don't need to buy that podcast mic. You just need to do what I'm doing right now. Just film on your phone and then use this earpods microphone and just do your thing. It's just like a podcast type but budget version. So yeah, you just spent little to no money in this. So how much is this? This is just 20 pounds, this earbuds. And then your phone, you pay your phone either monthly or you pay it all at once. Doesn't cost you anything. So what do I mean by this? You want to start content creation, yeah? And then you just don't do it. Why? Because fear of judgment, fear of being laughed at, fear of being cringy. Then how are you gonna change your life then? Literally, if other people see you as cringy, that's a good thing because you are doing something for yourself. You are building something for yourself. So that once you reach at the top, once you've built an audience, once you have that million subscribers, who will have the last laugh? You will laugh at your mansion while they will laugh at their own homes. We need to sacrifice this summer. Instead of you going out, drinking beer, enjoying the sun or everything, while you do you, just lock in. Go on deep focus mode. Just assess your life and change it. Change your life completely. Once you sacrifice this summer, your next summer will be your best. You're not only enjoying the sun, you'll be traveling around the world while doing this. We also need to realize that everything is temporary unless you want to make your life right now permanent. We often think, oh, this will be my life forever. I cannot deal with this anymore. This will be my life forever, blah, blah, blah. You're in a victim mindset by doing that. Instead, you need to change your mindset into something like, this is my situation right now, but this is not permanent. I will do something about it so that I will change my life around. Once you stay the same way, you're gonna be like this for the rest of your life. And do you want that? Do you really want that? I know we are too comfortable right now at our own homes. We rely on our parents, we rely on ourselves, we rely on this job. But if you want to get the life that you want, you need to start taking calculated risk. Now, what do I mean by calculated risk? I had this mistake once where I just quit my job. And then within 3 months, I became broke. Yes, I rarely ask money from my parents because I have my part-time job, but when I had no job for 3 months, from February, March, April, I had no money. I had to ask my parents for money, and then I just realized that I cannot keep asking money from them because they also live paycheck to paycheck. So I had to find another job because my mindset back then while leaving my first job was, I'm gonna take risks. This is my biggest risk of all time. I'm gonna quit my job and then go on full-time content creation mode. What happened? I did that. I really underestimated how hard it was. And what happened? My funds disappeared. So my last paycheck, I used that for the 3 months that I didn't have a job. And exactly in that 3 months, I didn't have any money. No savings, no pocket money, zero. And at that time, reality hit me. And I told myself, what I did was so risky. Like, thank God I still live with my parents. Imagine if I hadn't lived with my parents. I would have been homeless right now and sleeping on the streets. But you know what I've also realized right now? I was meant to take that big risk. Because why? I am now in a job where it's a high-paying salary. It's also a fast pace. So, of course, I'm grateful. However, I also need to step up my work. So in this scenario, before you quit your job, make sure you have 3 to 6 months of emergency fund. And you also have your 3 to 6 months of worth living expenses before you quit that job and then pursue your career. Because just in case within 3 to 6 months it didn't work out, you can just always come back to your job. You can just get another job. But imagine if you didn't have that safety net, if you didn't have that emergency fund, those savings. So make sure, coming from me who is really a risk taker, I can just take risk, which that is also a good thing, but at the same time it's also a bad thing because you're a risk taker. Chances are if you take a risk, it's either it'll do well or it'll do you bad. So it's either those both. Let's just say that it's meant to happen. If you take that risk, it didn't work out, it's meant to happen. It's a redirection. Another thing is sometimes you need to be so alone for you to chase your dreams. I have my friends, I have my parents, but right now I'm at that moment where I just need to focus on myself and not to think about anything for me to progress in life so that once I progress in life, I will be able to help both my parents and friends. That is not being selfish. That is you putting first so that once you upgraded yourself, you will help other people upgrade their lives too. Sadly, to think about, our parents will not be there forever, and we will leave this earth someday. In order for you to get the life that not only you want, but your parents want, the life that they have never experienced, you need to get locked in right now. Not only you will experience the success feeling, but also your parents. And that is what I call selfless. Now, content creation is very saturated. Yeah, many people are becoming content creators. Many people are having podcasts. And of course, we see them as competition. There is no competition here. There is what we call collaboration. We are thinking about the wrong C. C is for collaboration, not C is for competition. So what if you want to start a YouTube channel and then many people are already doing it? So what? Your energies are not the same. This is how I talk. This is how I talk to my friends, to my family. I really hate when people say I don't have time for this. It's not that you don't have time. You just don't have the time allocated into chasing your dreams because you are constantly on TikTok scrolling or scrolling on Instagram reels, on YouTube reels. So instead of consuming it, why don't you make content? Because once you really want something, no matter how tired you are, you will do it. And just in context, I just came back from my morning shift, my 5:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift in a coffee shop. And yeah, I'm feeling really tired and sleepy right now. However, I have this drive. I was supposed to sleep, then suddenly my mind said, no, don't sleep. You need to make content. So that's why I'm wearing this bathrobe right now. You just have this chilled conversation because I'm the kind of person where if I'm not doing something, it's like a time ticking bomb for me. Like if you don't do something, it'll just blow up. Yeah, if I'm not doing something, I'm just gonna post content on TikTok, Instagram, anything, or making this video right now. So tomorrow I have another morning shift and I will be tired when I get home. But still, I won't let that affect me. I won't let that stop me from chasing my dreams. If I am so busy this week that I still have time to make content, then you can do it too. You can do it too. So we should build a community of young adults who wants to change their life to have that successful life that they have been dreaming of, so that not only that I will rise up, but we will all rise together to the top. I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video and I will see you on the next one.